Hey guys, I know it's getting late, so I'll jump to questions, but just really proud of our guys. I mean, that's a 60-minute team chop on the road in the Big Ten Conference, down 10 at half. I just really proud of our guys. Everybody kind of picked up the slack, and it was all three phases had to come together to win this game on the road. So I'm very proud of the efforts of the coaching staff and the players and everybody involved in Rutgers football. So, questions?
We'll take our first question from Keith Sargent, NJ.com.
Greg, what went into the decision to start Art?
Noah actually got hurt during the game last week. And then during the week, we were trying to figure out if he was going to be able to go. And it went as late as kickoff tonight just to see if he could do it. He can do it, but I don't know if he can do it at a competitive level. Same thing was true. We knew a little bit earlier on Raekwon. Raekwon got injured in the game and tried all week to be able to play as late as Friday. But on Friday, we made a decision that it was best he didn't play, so he didn't make the trip. We weren't sure with Noah, so we kept pushing it to see. But at game time, we made the decision to go, and I thought Art stepped up and Johnny stepped up, and they did a great job.
Next question from James Cratch, NJ.com.
Greg, I guess since it was all the way up to kickoff, how much did Sean have to kind of change the game plan on the fly, I guess? Or was that something you were able to prepare for going in?
Yeah, I'm not sure we had to change it that much. I mean, we knew even if Noah could go, I mean, it could end in a play, right? I mean, it was that way. So we really got everybody ready. And my hat's off to Sean. I'm so excited for him. He had a baby last night. Well, obviously he didn't. His wife had a baby last night at like 10:30. So he flew out this morning. And I just told him, what a great 1-2 punch, right? You have your third child, and then you come out here and offense just plays lights out. So I'm really, it's exciting.
Question, Bobby Darren, 24/7.
Greg, can you just talk a little bit about the way Art and Johnny both played in today's game?
Yeah, I thought they both did a good job. Johnny's role was going to be expanded just because of the situation, right? So we really didn't know if it was going to be a 3-quarterback deal or a 2-quarterback. We were going to figure it out as time went on. But as the game played out, Johnny became great option for 4-minute offense, and he did an unbelievable job. The time of possession in the second half, how he competes and how hard he runs, and I'm really happy for him.
Our next
really
question
happy for Art too. I thought Art stepped in and ran the offense very well. Was very confident, gave everybody a calming effect. So we're fortunate.
Eisman with Gannett.
Greg, just 2 plays, the Aaron Cruikshank kick return and then Muhammad's interception. How big was it to get those? And then how much do you feel like it shifted momentum in your guys' favor?
Well, it's huge. I mean, they're a very explosive team. Their passing offense is, ranked very high. We knew that it was going to be hard to just shut them down. But I thought, we were going to need a big play in the kicking game. Didn't know what that big play was going to be. I thought that was going to be something we were going to need. And Aaron ran the ball. Everybody did a great job on that play. Coach Shire and his staff, great job scheming it up, and the kids executed it very well.
Chris Nowalski.
The interception by, sorry, I keep jumping back on your house. The interception by Muhammad was huge. Coach Smith, really a good third down call there, and Muhammad executed it perfectly.
Our next question from Chris Nowalski with Rivals.
Hey, Coach, obviously the offense did what it did in the second half, but what changed for you guys on defense to hold them down after halftime?
Well, I think 40 was really, I mean, he's a big man running the football. So he had 46 yards running, he had 46 yards receiving in the first half. We didn't tackle him well in the first half. I thought in the second half we did a better job. I'll tell you the guy who did a great job was Trey Avery. Trey Avery was sticking number 4 most of the night. And, you know, if you can keep Rondell Moore from having explosive plays, that's how you have a chance to win. And he did a tremendous job. All week he knew the challenge and he stepped up to it. So proud of him.
A few more questions here. Steve Politti, NJ.com.
Greg, I guess it's a two-parter. First, do you have the details on the new Gleason arrival? Boy, girl, did the coach get to sleep at all last night? I mean, what can you tell us here?
Well, I think number one, I think he's going on adrenaline for sure. We've all been there, right? Number 2, yeah, he had a baby boy, so we're really happy for him as a family. Very, very happy.
And just on Johnny Langan, you know, he's a guy who started last year, lost his job. I'm curious, what kind of conversation did you have with him, you know, to keep him in the fold? And what does it say about him that he was willing to accept this role and stick it out when so many guys in that situation might transfer or move on?
Johnny was great. I really was proud of him. When that happened, Johnny said, I love Rutgers and I love my teammates, and I want to stay here. And I said, good, because you're going to be a valuable part of our offense. And Coach Gleason and I both visited with him. And, man, are we glad he stayed, because and really he never ever let on that he wouldn't stay. Just when we made the move, he said, okay, what can I do? Because I want to be here. I want to be on this team. And you know what? That's a Jersey kid, tough guy that he wants to be here. And that's what I'm so encouraged by, is these kids played for each other tonight. Like, you could just see it, one side picking up the other. That's what it's about. And you know, the sacrifices that they've had to make to be able to play football this year. And they're not doing, I mean, we all make sacrifices with COVID, would it be, but these kids, you know, they're not having a college experience, and they couldn't see their families at Thanksgiving, and all the stuff they've done to stay safe and so we could have a season. I think that, you know, my hat's off to them. I'm proud of them.
More questions. Keith Sargent, NJ.com.
Greg, where do you see the quarterback position going from here? Could Art continue being the starter? Where do you think it goes from here?
Well, I think, you know, I'm hoping that Noah can return. I don't know what the time frame is going to be, but I know that I feel very confident that we have multiple quarterbacks that can do different things, and there's overlap with all of them. So we're just going to, Sean and I and the rest of the offensive staff, we'll just, you know, go through it. But I think Noah, I mean, he played extremely well against Michigan. I mean, really, really well. So, you know, if he can go, he's going to be back behind center. But it's very comforting to know that Art was extremely comfortable going in there, and, you know, very a calming effect, like I said, for our entire offense. And then Johnny speaks for itself.
We'll take our final question from James Cratch.
Greg, when Barnes got ejected for the targeting penalty, how much do you think that changed their defense, and how much do you think that kind of opened up to use Johnny in that 4-minute situation?
Well, I certainly, you know, when that happened, I certainly recognized what that did to their defense, right? So when you take out one of the best players on their team right out of the middle of their defense, you know, I'd be lying if I didn't say let's pound it, right? Let's keep pounding it. But I think what happened also is, you know, we ran 83 plays, and in the second half we had the ball for a long time, and I think their defense got tired, like any defense would with that many plays.
Time, Coach.
Hey guys, thanks. We'll talk to you Monday.